Well, I think for the last half a year, literally, I think for 6 months or more, we have been in touch with Rebbetzin Liba Andrusier. Hope I pronounced that properly. Because when we heard that she's leading the organizations that she's leading down in Florida, we said it's a great idea to get her on the air. And then, I don't know, for some reason, it just, finally, Baruch Hashem, it worked out for this morning, a Wednesday in May. And I could tell you that she directs the Sunshine Circle for seniors down in Broward County with a whole bunch of programming for seniors in that area of Florida. Plus, she is the Rebbetzin of the Young Israel Chabad of Century Village. And from what we're told, and we'll obviously turn to her, but from what we're told, there are a lot of people who are, even with all the awareness about what's going on in Florida, the growth of the Jewish community down there, there are a lot of people not that familiar with the area where she is among the leaders. Rebbetzin Liba Andrusier, welcome to JM in the AM.
Thank you so much, Nachum. You're a name that I grew up with. I grew up in Flatbush and Avenue H, and we used to listen to you on the way to school, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be on your show.
I appreciate that very much. When did you first get to the Sunshine State?
We moved here about 12 years ago. My husband was looking for a rabbi position job, and there was a shul in Pembroke Pines, Florida, which is about 20 minutes from Hollywood, for those that are not familiar, and one of the newer areas that had a shul that was falling apart, and Jews are moving out, and they said, we need to revive the shul. And they spoke to different people. They said the best way is to get a young Chabad rabbi, because Chabad, we stay forever until Mashiach comes, to revive your shul. So we flew down, we had an interview, and they hired us on the spot, and that's when we moved in.
So, I mean, again, as unfamiliar as I am with Florida, and I've discussed that on the air many, many times, how I just don't know enough about what's going on down there. I am assuming there are many century villages, and that this is one of them that, again, is a bit more off the radar than some of the others. Would that be accurate?
Yes, there are 4 century villages. West Palm Beach is the first one, all the way up north. Then there's Boca, then there's Deerfield Beach, and ours is the 4th one. It's the closest to Hollywood and Miami. It's the newest one, and we love it. It's great. It's near, as you saw the ad that I sent you. Hopefully people can see it. It's has condos that have washer and dryers inside. The other century villages don't. You have to walk down the hallway to do your laundry. And we are the closest to Miami, Hollywood. Yes.
Talk about knowing which amenities to emphasize. I like that. That's what she kicks things off with, Rebbetzin Liba, with the laundry situation. Actually, not a bad idea. So here's the ad. This is what you write about this. And by the way, you talk about people being able to see it with their own eyes. There is a website, folks, jewishcentury.com. Again, that's jewishcentury.com. You can literally go to that website, get more info, and obviously we'll give you a phone number in a minute. But here's how you open up the ad. You write, where else can you daven at 8 a.m., golf at 9 a.m., swim at 10 a.m., and enjoy a Torah class at 6 p.m.? And, of course, you alert everyone to the fact that it's at Century Village, Pembroke Pines, a vibrant 55 and over living area where this takes place. And how accurate is the ad? Are there plenty of people who are spending their morning davening, golfing, and swimming?
100%. I made sure every single word on here, nothing's exaggerated. Yes.
Well, if nothing's exaggerated, we got to get to the price. Because certainly, I mean, I know people who've bought down in Florida, and, prices are through the roof, frankly. You claim in this ad that there are one-bedroom apartments starting at $100,000 and that there are two-bedroom apartments starting at $125,000. Now, to be fair, as I said, we've been going back and forth for the last half a year about all this. These may be, 6-month-old prices. What are they like today?
They're still pretty similar. Again, obviously, the 100,000, 125 are a bit older. You have to upgrade them. But you definitely can get really decent for 150, 180. And it's not like the other Century Village that are full of from people that you're fighting for apartments near the shul. It's very easy to find apartments near walking distance to the shul. And yes, the prices are really fair. There are monthly fees, though. Those go from $500 to $700, depends on what association you have. But it's really affordable.
Yeah, well, maintenance fees is something a lot of people are familiar with. Rebbetzin Liba Andrusier is with us. We're talking about Pembroke Pines, Century Village down in Florida, believe it or not, folks. That's right. Me, somebody who's living in New York, is promoting what's happening down in the Sunshine State. Go to jewishcentury.com for information. jewishcentury.com, or dial this number. Excuse me. Dial this. Yeah, if I lived in Florida, maybe I wouldn't have this lingering cough. Dial 754-800-4770. Again, that's 754-800-4770. And the Rebbetzin wants to assure everybody that the Nachum Segal Network free app works in Pembroke Pines. So if you do move from the tri-state area down to Pembroke Pines, you still can listen to JM and the AM every single day. Rebbetzin, can you confirm that with us, please?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. I think I caught her off guard. Got to make sure she installs the app later today. All right. You mentioned, let's put it that way, you mentioned that Pembroke Pines is 20 minutes from Hollywood. Is there a Jewish and kosher infrastructure near you guys, or is everybody basically traveling to Hollywood to get what they need, to get what a larger Jewish community would provide? How is it working down there?
Yeah, good question. So exactly 9 minutes from Pembroke Pines is a new kosher dairy restaurant that just opened up, are amazing, called Abby's. Then exactly 15 minutes from Pembroke Pines is a store called Aroma, and they have everything. You don't need to go further.
What?
And they're actually opening a chain. I'm sure I know you've been to Israel many times, the
Sure.
Reuben restaurant.
Yep.
They're opening up one in Aroma Plaza soon. That's, again, it's 15 minutes. So within 15 minutes, you can get all your kosher stuff. But right next to Century Village, within 5 to 10 minutes, you have every store you could imagine: Costco, BJ's, Walmart, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, you name it. The people come from North Miami all the way to us for our Trader Joe's because there's none really right in that area. Also, another amazing thing that I wrote on the ad, which I'm very proud of, we have a minion 3 times a day. That's very unique. We have people, we're on the Minion app. People come from everywhere, travelers, on the way, because we are one of the only shows in our area that have 3 times a day. Otherwise, you need to go to Hollywood. But if people are coming from north or coming from traveling, 3 times a day, which is very, very unique. It's a very warm, loving community. Everyone cares about each other. We have women Tehillim groups. We have men's clubs. They go out together to pizza and learning. We have Friday night dinners. And as I always tell people, you never have to spend Yontif alone, because people already in their 70s, 80s, 60s, whatever, many of them lost a spouse. Every single Yontif, we have a meal, a dinner, or something. Purim, Pesach, both Seders, Rosh Hashanah, Hanukkah. We have a Hanukkah party, Shavuos. You never have to be alone, and it's a great place.
What's the plan for this Shavuos? Will there be a nice ice cream party at some point during the 2 days?
Yes. yes. A dairy kitten.
Just making sure you're on top of everything, Rebbetzin.
Oh, yeah. I've been doing this for 12 years.
By the way, when you moved down there, you had no clue, and obviously, put COVID in brackets, you had no clue that Florida would burst at the seams the way it is.
No, I really did not.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I mean, I don't want to say you lucked out, because, we know it's the one above who controls everything, but it's pretty amazing that you're now not just building a community, you're like building a thriving community, because people are paying so much attention to what's going on down there.
Yes. And I do want to add about, you said the Sunshine Circle before, as a plus for people that live in Broward. We started an organization called the Sunshine Circle. It's throughout Broward County. We're partially funded by the Jewish Federation and other area grants. And we have over 350 seniors that we serve through 250 volunteers. We have kosher Meals on Wheels weekly for seniors that cannot cook or went through a surgery or whatever it is. We have volunteers that visit, volunteers that call. So people could get involved as well, volunteering, or recipients if they need the help that they need.
How robust is your Shabbos morning minion? You have a nice crowd over there?
It's about 40 to 50 men and ladies.
Nice. And just growing, I assume, right?
Yes, yes. And it's a very unique crowd. It's all different kinds. It's modern Orthodox, conservative reform, people, few people looking to become Jewish, all different kinds.
Excuse me, I apologize for that. Well, you're doing quite a job out there. Those of you who are interested in getting more information about what's happening down at Century Village, Pembroke Pines, they are obviously continuously growing, and now at a more rapid pace than they ever thought, because everyone wants to go to Florida. And frankly, Rebbetzin, anybody who explores Florida, all they see are massive prices. The one thing you're bringing to us this morning is something that's relatively affordable.
It really is. Yeah, it really is. And there's a fitness center, a wave pool, 18-hole golf course that people come from out to come there. Also, clubhouse, medical center. Someone gets hurt, the nurses are on site. They'll be there within 5 minutes. And it's really great. Some of the people that live there call it paradise. I've heard them call that. So
pretty amazing. It's the closest Century Village to Miami and Hollywood. Those of you who want more information, here we go. Contact Rebbetzin Liba Andrusier. And I did a good job on the pronunciation, folks. Either 754-800-4770. That's the phone number. Area code 754-800-4770. You can email Liba, Liba, Andrew, Andru, at gmail.com, or just go to the website, jewishcentury.com. Again, that's jewishcentury.com. And again, in your ad originally, 1 bedrooms starting at $100,000, 2 bedrooms at $125,000. You want to make it clear to everybody that the prices are a drop higher now, a few months later, but still in the affordable category.
Yes, and Nachum, we would love to have you for Shabbos. Give me a date, and we'll have a place ready for you.
Good accommodations down there for guests.
Oh, yes, 100%.
Okay.
We'll roll out the red carpet for you.
How far from the airport, by the way?
About 30 minutes.
Not bad. For those of us in New York, we're used to that. You can't get to any airport without traveling about 30 minutes. All right, folks. Rebbetzin Liba Andrusier invites you to check it out. Century Village, Pembroke Pines. Glad we did this, because I know people out there are interested in communities in Florida that actually are affordable. 754-800-4770. Go to the website, jewishcentury.com. Rebbetzin, send our best to the rabbi and send our best to the whole community.
I will. Thank you so much, Nachum, for all you do for the Jewish community.
I appreciate that very, very much. More coming up. It is a Wednesday morning edition of JM in the AM.